Have you ever wondered what sparked the Third Carnatic War, a pivotal event in India's history? Let's set the stage. The mid-18th century was a time of intense rivalry between two major European powers, the British East India Company and the French East India Company. Both were vying for control of the lucrative trade routes and territories in India, particularly the Carnatic region on the southeastern coast. This tension was further exacerbated by the broader geopolitical scenario. Back in Europe, Britain and France were engaged in the 7 Years' War, a global conflict spanning 5 continents. This war had a profound impact on their colonial ambitions in India, turning the subcontinent into a chessboard for their power games. The stakes were high. Control over the Carnatic region meant control over the rich trade routes of the Indian Ocean, a prize that could significantly bolster the coffers of the victorious power. It's clear that the stage was set for a showdown, a conflict that would change the course of history. So what unraveled during the Third Carnatic War on Indian soil? It was a time of shifting allegiances and intense battles, beginning around 1758. The French initially had the upper hand, scoring several victories under the leadership of Count de Lally. However, as the war progressed, the tides began to turn against them. Their initial successes were met with resourceful resistance and strategic brilliance from the British side. A key figure in this turnaround was the British commander, Sir Eyre Coote. His strategic insight and military prowess played a pivotal role in shifting the momentum of the war in favor of the British. The war was far from a one-sided affair, with both sides experiencing victories and losses. Yet amidst this back and forth, a defining moment was on the horizon, a moment that would dictate the direction of the war and alter the course of history. In the midst of this chaos, one particular battle stood out, a battle that would define the outcome of the war, the Battle of Wandiwash. Why does the Battle of Wandiwash hold such a significant place in the annals of history? You might ask. This was where the tides of the Third Carnatic War dramatically turned. On January 22, 1760, the British and the French forces met on the battlefield at Wandiwash, in present-day Tamil Nadu, India. The commanders involved were no ordinary men. The British were led by the capable and strategic Eyre Coote, while the French were commanded by the seasoned veteran Thomas Arthur Lally. The two armies clashed, and it was a sight to behold. The British utilized their superior numbers and tactical prowess to their advantage. They managed to outmaneuver the French at every turn, leading to a decisive victory. This battle was a turning point, as it significantly weakened French power in India, thereby tilting the balance in favor of the British. The Battle of Wandiwash sealed the fate of the French and the British in India. So what were the consequences of this British victory in the Third Carnatic War? Well, the Treaty of Paris, signed in 1763, officially marked the end of the war. It was a significant turning point as it ended French ambitions in India and solidified British supremacy. This war wasn't just another battle on the world stage. It was a key moment in history that saw the balance of power in India shift dramatically. The French, once formidable players in the subcontinent, were relegated to minor roles, their dreams of an Indian empire crushed. On the other hand, the British emerged as the dominant force, their victory paving the way for the establishment of the British Raj. The echoes of this war reverberated through history, influencing political, economic, and social structures in India for the next 2 centuries. The Third Carnatic War marked the beginning of British colonial rule in India, a period that would last for nearly 2 centuries. But what does the Third Carnatic War mean for us today? It's not just a tale from the dusty pages of history, but a narrative that shapes our understanding of the world. It's a story of colonialism, where foreign powers vied for control over the rich resources of India. It's a lesson on power dynamics, demonstrating how alliances shift and sway according to the winds of political convenience. The Carnatic War also serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of war. It wasn't merely a strategic game played on a global chessboard. It was a series of battles that resulted in loss, suffering, and upheaval for countless individuals. This war, like all wars, etched deep scars on the landscape and the people, scars that have taken centuries to heal. As we delve into the pages of history, we're reminded that the echoes of the past continue to resonate in our present. The Third Carnatic War is one such echo, a reminder of a time when the fate of a nation was decided on the battlefield. Welcome to our online family. Your one like inspires me to make a new video. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Subscribing helps support the channel, and you'll stay updated with the latest videos. Click the subscribe button below if you want to see more content like this.